Hello and welcome back to Snake RX. We've had the Orb update apparently, so there's now Orbs in the game and some stuff. So let's just click Arena Run and start going here. I have my music and sound muted, but we're going to turn it back on once we're in the game. So now there's the Explorer class, apparently 15% attack speed and damage per active set to the allied Explorer. So I think that means that there's two allied sets right now. There's the Psyker and there's the Explorer. So cool. And now I think I'm going to turn the sound on here in a second, but no? Can I not turn on the sound? You guys don't have any game audio. Do I have a volume mixer here? That's the desktop sound. You just heard it. Why do I not have sound? Like, weird. Not what I expected. I apparently had to recycle through because the old school buttons were gone. Wizard is a great grab here. And Swordsman. So, okay. Sorry, I was confused because of the technical issues. I am a snake. I need to survive. I'm trying to survive right now. Driving around. There's bad guys trying to kill me. I'm building a snake out of, second. I'm worried that this is a little too loud. Whoa, it goes up to 10. Okay, well, it goes up. I don't know. It felt a little too loud, and now I'm like, well, if it's on half, No, I think it is too loud. I just checked my settings, my thing. So we're just gonna go down one setting. There we go. Okay. We are building a snake. Baddies are gonna increasingly try and kill us, and we're gonna keep adding to our snake to get stronger and stronger and stronger and overcome the baddies. Simple enough. When we buy multiple of the same type of piece to our snake, they will combine and become even stronger. So right now, I have 2 merchants. If I get a 3rd merchant, it will have more health and be stronger. Also, these pieces have tiles or factions. So now that I have 2 mercenaries, there's an 8% chance that enemies will drop money. And that's a really good early game ability. So I'm feeling pretty good. Look at this little orb that I'm chasing around. It moves with me in relation to me. So it actually spins faster in a left twist, but it spins... No, wait, it spins faster on a right twist. No, I think it spins faster on a left twist. Because it's doing these quick orbits back and forth. This is not the optimal way to play. I should be driving the snake away from the baddies and not just driving in circles. Also, there's money here, so let's get this money. And yeah. So if you're wondering what any of my units are doing, I've got a swordsman. He's the yellow guy on the back. He does a little yellow explosive diamond. The miner shoots money in every direction and stuff, which is kind of cool. Gold coins and healing orbs are attracted to the snake. AoE. You know what? Let's get some magnetism. That seems cool. And despite having the ability to maybe gain interest, so if you go into a round with 5 gold, you get $1 interest, and you get $1 interest for every 5 gold you have. So I could have just not bought more units on my snake there. But I think that getting some interest is cool. But when you have mercenaries in your build, there's gold coins that drop. So you're kind of making, like, I've already grabbed 2 gold coins, 3 gold coins now from enemies dying. That's more than I would have gotten from... it's 3 times as much as I would have gotten. 4 apparently over the course of that thing. So yeah, I'm not really worried about my unit comps and stuff. I'm just building up a good snake, letting units get to level 2 because I had 3 swordsmen, 3 merchants, and then even the merchant, every time when I get to 10 gold, I'll start getting extra interest as well. So we're gonna allow ourselves to get rich by not doing shop level ups, which are very expensive, or doing shop rerolls. I'm just buying what's available, not worried about my comp just yet. Like, and by comp I mean having a lot of the same type of unit. There's a little healing orb. I think it heals everything a little bit, but I'm not actually sure. So, we have a level 2 on the front of our snake, a level 2 unit, and a level 2 unit on the back of our snake. So we're not that bad if we just run straight into units or enemies. It's worse when they run into the middle of my snake, and then they start killing my poor weak middle pieces. We're doing great stuff here. $8 plus 5 plus 1. We're gonna get a level 2 Vagrant, which is a Psyker. Like, he's doing his own thing. It's kind of cool. And he wants different sets to be active, and that's kind of what we're doing here, is putting together a build that's just kind of a mix of unit types. Trying to gather some interest. Here's an elite. Just a really strong baddie here. You know how it is. I don't know why I grabbed that healing orb. I should have left it. I like that the healing orb change is interesting. So healers don't just heal units anymore. They actually drop healing orbs. And I think that's a way more engaging way to play. It's a little bit more skill-based than just like, I have healers, therefore I heal. So, I think that it was a good change. I mean, maybe it's weaker or stronger. You should get more reward for trying harder, but you know how it is. Taking damage deals enemies that amount of damage is not something I've done yet because it feels good for a healer build. Porcupine is when an ally dies, they explode and it blows away and it kills. I always take Ricochet. It just seems so strong. Like, if enemies get on you and start blowing up your snake, your pieces will start exploding and killing the enemy back, basically. So, I think it makes a lot of sense to do that. Deals 20 damage to itself and buffs allies. I like that. Hunter's fine. I'm just building up all kinds of random pieces to my snake. I have a 7 of 9 build, so we can go even longer. But now we have 2 orbs on our snake, and that's kind of fun. And also, our Psyker is going to be slowly killing itself, so I need to keep going and grabbing healing items. But that's fine by me if it wants to try and kill itself, because every time it tries to kill itself, it buffs all of my unit stats. So, just keeping it alive while it's trying to kill itself allows us to keep building taller and taller. I feel like the enemy hasn't been dropping much gold lately, though. We had a lot of gold early, and then nothing. So let's hope for some more of that here. Oh, there's at the bottom. There you go. Just complain and it will arrive. Ooh, lots of good stuff. Oh, there's a gold in there. Maybe I should kill the enemies before diving for it, but there we go. We got it. I love this game, man. It's so chillin', like a villain. It's just good stuff. The Vagrant, this stuff. So the actual interest you can get from the shop is maxed out at 25, $5 per round, but because we have the merchant, we can get more money for being above that value. I'm still gonna do some re-rolling here, and honestly, I'll go below if it means finishing my hunter build here. Not really doing that many mages. I like wizards, but I don't think we're doing a wizard run. I think we're doing a dual gunner run. So let's see how this goes. This seems strong. We've got Psykers, right? We don't know if Psykers are weak or strong in the meta after the buffs and debuffs and stuff, but it seems fun. Helps keep things away when they get close. I guess it would go well with the healer warrior build, but meanwhile I'm actually doing, it turns out I'm doing a lot of oh my god, English. I do struggle with English sometimes. It is my first language, native tongue, don't get me wrong. It's just a farce that I struggle with English so bad. But, yeah, I think that the Psykers would go well with the healer build and the warrior build. The types of builds that already kind of want to be up close and can tank some of that damage a little bit more. Because that's where these orbs spinning around you are going to do the most damage for sure. Ooh, I hate these white guys, man. They're so, like, awful. Welcome to Twitter. Anyway, I'm not gonna go down that path because I think it's mostly fine. Not going down that path. Not going down that path. I really like going with the enchanters. I think the squire, 20 damage and defense to all allies, allows the psychers to be pretty empowered. So if we want to do that, then we want to keep our warriors. We want to keep our... I don't know what we want to get rid of. Basically just the rogue, but everything's good here. Dual gunner, flagellant, archer. Yeah, the healer is doing like the least, but I actually think he's good. Do we abandon the ranger run to go all in on like... No. I don't know if I want to go into like a warrior build, but like... Dual gunners is... I don't think I want him. Let's do that for a second. Let's also, let's get some re-rolling in here and try and level up some more of our units. We could do more psychers, but it's not... doesn't synergize with our build enough. Outlaw is actually interesting as well, because he's doubled up with dual gunner, basically. You know what, though? We're getting out of the dual gunner and into the outlaw, is what we're doing here. More clerics. Squire level 2 already is great. And then we're going to get out of warrior and into thief? It's hard. But I don't actually like him too much. So now I'm like, oh, do I even build the warriors? I'm going to do a little bit more re-rolling here. Not much, but just enough to... That's fine. So look at all these level 2s we got now. That was a fantastic amount of re-rolling. I think we're going to get through this round pretty good, actually. We just did transition out of Archer's Ranger build, so maybe that was a mistake. But, like, I don't know. I feel pretty good about what's going on here. Not when they spawn those white gunners, though. Those are bad. I think the thief does damage based on the amount of gold I have. No, actually, frig, I should have looked that up. I should have paid attention to what I was putting into my build. But I think that if the thief crits, I actually have a chance of making money. But it can't... Ooh, that was bad. It can't... Kill that white thing, please? Please, please, please? There we go. It can't actually crit right now because it doesn't have... It doesn't have enough rogues. It needs rogues to be able to crit. So, enchanted. I think that this is good. Attack speed to a random unit if you have more than a couple enchanters. Yeah, we're doing enchanters. And I think that you spend money to level these up. So... Oh, it levels up as you use them, and it costs $5 per click. Okay, let's wait out a little bit on that. But not too long, because now we got the miner leveled up. That's fun. Get a lot of fun in this build here. We're really close to getting some things fully upgraded here. So let's just do a little bit more aggressive rolling. I don't need to roll this aggressive, so I'm not going to go below 25, but like, we just leveled up. Like, now we have more attack speed on random units. I don't think that goes well with the psychers is what I'm worried about, because I don't think there's an attack speed to their orbs spinning. I don't know. But I don't know, the flagellant actually has attacks other than the orb, right? Because it's constantly damaging itself to buff the rest of your squad. So maybe that stuff is happening more fast, is happening more frequently if they have that bonus applied to them randomly. Because that's always what I'm worried about, is you get a bonus which seems great, and then luck of the draw has it that it gets applied to a unit that doesn't need or use it. Oh, we got that gold, sick. Now, like, merchant's really close, archer's really close, merchant's really close. Vagrant's level 3. Oh, that's huge. Shoots a projectile that does tons of damage. And attack speed per active set is higher. Great stuff. Blade is, I think, really good. But it doesn't actually build on what we're doing. So let's ignore it. Pretend I didn't see it. Item shop. First item reroll is free. Cleric is almost fully leveled up. Swordsman's level 3 now. Yo, and someone's getting attack speed. So this is good. I mean, merchants change the game so much. You go from being such a frugal, like, oh, I have to stay at $25 to keep the maximum amount of income. I can't be re-rolling, so I need the luck to go my way. The shop will level up as it levels up because I don't have money to put into that. And then, like, you get mercenaries in your build, and you're like, I'm so rich, I'm gonna put some levels into this, and I guess I'll re-roll $50 just because, or, you know, like, you just constantly throwing money down like a frickin' pimp. Or just maybe like a gangster who's done a lot of illegal activities, so they've, you know, personally built up their wealth. So, like, you know, there's lots of opportunities to be a rich person, I guess. Do I have to buy these XPs one at a time? Like, I thought that would get XP there. Maybe it doesn't build up. Swordsman's already level 3. I need a squire. Archer. I mean, I have a couple things. There we go. And then the cleric would be great. There we go. Do I want to put $15 into this? That would bring me down to $22. I don't think that's worth it. It is for an elite though, but we just got 2 more level 3s. Like, we use so many level 3s. We're almost completely level 3s. The problem is that all our level 3s are low tier and not types of units that actually help each other. Oh, stay away from him. Look out the killing. We've almost killed him. We killed him just like that. Yo, we actually should have farmed them for more money. Echo Barrage, Divine, releases projectiles per second. I think that this is bad, and our first reroll is free. First and last positions have more damage. Defensive stance. I don't know who's doing the most damage for me though. Or it's offensive rather. You know what? Let's take this because I'm pretty sure like my swordsman on the back is already loving it, and my archer on the front, or no, the vagrant. Yeah, the vagrant, and then the archer, and then probably not the merchant, but the miner. That seems pretty good. So can we upgrade this? I think we should put our money into our things. Like, bam, you're fully leveled. You're fully leveled. We got 99%. We got 30. Like, we got $25, so we're still making money. Like, we can upgrade our shop next. But, like, I think we're really becoming a powerful snack. And, like, our shots are just absolutely tearing up the enemy here. I don't like that they're spawning on top of me, but again, as they get close, they get clobbered by all the level 3s in my snack. Even when they hit me, it doesn't seem like they do that much damage because my defense is so high. My level 3s. I mean, we have the squire, right? Doesn't he 20% damage and defense as well, right? Maybe I should have put something behind, like my soldier or my swordsman's on the back of my snake, but if he dies, the squire will be on the back of my snake, and he doesn't do attacks, so he's actually in a bad position for that. Because if he gets knocked into that position, he won't be doing anything. So I should put the rogue there, at the very least. So we'll level up the shop, and we'll start doing some rolls here. We didn't mind another swordsman, but like it's just not happening. Gambler's pretty strong, but I don't want to get rid of my enchanters. He might be better than a thief. My problem right now is that, like, I should probably sell something like the archer, but it's so good, even though I'm not doing archer strats. I think we should just build up our wealth. Let's just, like, get filthy rich here for a second. Like, we feel really strong, so there's no need to rechange our build. And then if we save up enough money, we should be able to swap our build out of some of these level 3s and into something that maybe synergizes better. And maybe get it straight to level 2 instead of just going from level 3 to level 1 kind of thing. But we're like so strong right now. Like I don't think we could take the last boss on, but like I think that we would do a pretty good shot on wave 21, which is like the barrier wave that normally really can become difficult. But who knows? Maybe that's just hubris. Because things go well when it's not too hard. So then the second it gets hard, it's like, oh god. But yeah, I guess run it again, man. Run it again. This is the hard wave, 15 hard wave it says, so. Let's see. One thing that would have been nice is if I had gotten the 4th mercenary, there'd be twice as much chance for them to drop money. But I think that that's a little bit of the greed, you know? Like, we actually were quite fortunate with our rolls to get so many good level 3s that we don't need to be desperate right now. In fact, I probably should have sold my rogue and just committed to staying at 2 mercenaries. Hard to say. Wow, look at that soldier. Or our warrior on the back. He did an AoE just now that just clobbered them. Absolutely clobbered. Oh man, we're doing so well. This is like the kind of run we wanted. Hit the wall, they take damage. Divine arrows. Rangers have a chance to do... We have a ranger, but he's the one I was thinking about selling, so let's re-roll here. All warriors gain defense every 5 seconds? What? I don't understand. Like, every 5 seconds you get 10% more defense? That's, like, insane. I know it's just our swordsman and our squire, but, like... I'm down with that. I think warriors are... like, need some more love, man. We're just go straight up to the max level with that. Psykeeper, yo. 1 healing orb every time the psyker takes 20% of its max damage. It's not that great, but it was a healer and a psyker, so I was interested. Because we just want our scout, which is our vagrant that's level 3. He gets more damage and attack speed if we have more completed sets. And the way we're playing right now is we're just playing with level 3 units and not even that many sets. Like, not like a set that we're focusing on, but also not a set that, like, not a bunch of little sets. Like, we just have level 3 units that are just strong. And we spawn a lot of healing orbs for some reason, because I think we have a level frickin' 3 priest. Like, we're just level 3s, man. They're good stuff. I'm worried our vagrant's in the middle of dying right now. Not our vagrant, we're flagellant, but it's fine. And like, I don't even know who's getting half of the bonuses on my squad, so like, that's the other tricky thing here. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on. But like, I'm driving, and it's feeling good. And we got the money. What a, like, pleasant game. Let's just level up our shop. And we'll do another one. You know, and then maybe we'll level up our shop the rest of the way. We should stay above $100 if I really wanted to maximize money, because of getting the extra $1 from the merchant. But I'm not sure that that extra $1 is meaningful at this point. Like, it's obviously, like, from an optimal standpoint, good, but like leveling up straight to the next level means that our free reroll will be at the level we want it to be, as opposed to making an extra $1 of interest, then leveling up, and then spending $2 to get a roll of a higher level shop, which has more chance of getting a higher level unit. But we're not even sure what units we're looking for right now, so it's like, it's all super speculative. Because I just don't know what would add to this build, other than probably getting rid of one of the mercenaries. And maybe I should have done that to get that Psy Keeper healer. Hard to say. I wonder if it counts as an extra instance. I mean, we have so much money. And there's the thief now. I mean, I can buy it, but I feel like I'm so willing to sell it for the Psychino. I mean, I'm gonna sell it. It's a mage. I'm gonna sell it. Like, it's a Psychino, man. It's great stuff. And we'll just put some money into leveling up, just to stay at 100, because that's our max income level anyway. Oh, he's close, and he instantly killed. I'm pretty sure. I think it's my Psychino he killed, which sucks, but whatever. Apparently he's dying. He's just taking a second. Just taking a second. I mean, we're all gonna die eventually, right? Like, I don't know why he's... Did you see that warrior strike? That was sick. that rocked. Kinetic bomb? AoE damage? I mean, AoE damage is good, but only for the swordsman. Like, what am I... Like, this isn't... I'm just gonna reroll. Area size... No. Defensive stance. I do like defensive stance. First and last positions now have more defense. Like, sure. Like, goes with my offense. Now we have defense. And it's fully leveled up because I say so. And now we're fully leveled up shop. The priest. Yo, that would have been... That might actually be the way to go instead of the Psychino. Just actually fulfill one of these healing things. Like, and now we're going to heal so heavy. We're going to heal so hard. Our healing effects are improved, and the priest, I'm pretty sure, throws down a lot of healing. And so does our cleric that's level 3. So, it gives us something to build towards. Yo, and then we're getting money still. This is just a great run. It's just so good. Everyone's so jealous. And even like the warrior I have on the back of my train, just every now and then just rocks it. And like warriors are getting stronger every like 5 seconds, right? Like their defense goes up as well. So like on top of the 20 defense from the squire, on top of the like frickin' like just there's so much defense. Like I have a ton of defense on top of the fact that my offense is absolutely rocking it. I think that is, if you have high, like, it's easy to lose this game when you're a glass cannon because things are going to happen and you're going to get unlucky and something's going to hit you. But between all of our defense and even our porcupine, so when they do get lucky on me, it explodes and fights them off. Like, I think we're in a very fortuitous place. Look at all this healing stuff. Like, there's so many healing orbs. Flagellant, priest. Juggernaut is good. And I'd love, like this might be the time to get rid of the ranger. Archer. I'm not sure Juggernaut's the one to fully commit to as like your boy. But we're gonna start there. Yeah, blade. Yeah, give me some blade. That's what I want. So blade can go on near the front. Throws multiple blades that deal damage in AoE. Yeah. Yeah. Or do I want Highlander? Deals 55 AoE. I don't know. I don't know. Highlander's really good too. But I think throwing blades. Oh, there's the Highlander. Oh, there's the Highlander again. The fairy. I hadn't considered getting another enchanter. Like, that might be better than the priest. I'm gonna do that instead of the priest, yeah. It's good. It still fulfills the role. I mean, there's some more stuff that would have been good to go with it, but... Oh, baby. I'm going below 100 here because I'm not that worried. Alright. Now... Yeah, alright. We're good. We're good. This is just great. We've got... Arguably, I could have put my blades guy that I have on the front. Look at that AoE. It's actually so good. I could have put him in a place that, I don't know, like having someone on the front that's level 3, which is our Vagrant, I think is really good because we want to have that extra defense and offense, and the guy in second position is going to slowly get more and more defensive as the game continues. Like, we're actually kind of okay if our whole snake gets killed and all we have left are yellow guys, because they will just keep becoming more and more and more defensive. So we just need the whole snake to get through some of these earlier rounds. I mean, a lot of the weakness we have right now is the fact that that one blades guy is still level 1. He's a tier 4, but he's level 1, so he's not pulling as hard as our archer was with the high level and all the other stuff, but it's gonna work out. Trust me, it's gonna be better than you are expecting. Like, we actually just ran face first into that, and we took half damage, but we didn't die at all. So that was great. Blades leveled up now. Very good. And let's just roll. Let's just roll hard. I don't think I'm actually building the miner up, but... Alright. Squire I'm interested in, that's for sure. Wave 21, this is often a trouble round for a lot because there's a lot of units that'll dive into these orange guys. And if you don't kill them quickly or disrupt their movements, they just dive into you and they insta-kill like pieces of your snake. But look at that, we survived one. Our back piece of snake got hit and he's alive because of all the warrior defensive bonuses and the rest that we have. Oh god, this is scary. Oh, we killed him though. And then we got the heal on. Get the heal on. Get the heal on. We just got to keep hitting up these heal orbs. We have the magnetism, which is helping us get to them faster. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ooh, it's going to hit me. Yeah, so it hit my Psyker there, which is too bad, because he was giving us permanent benefits as well that were stacking over time. Here comes the jump. But it missed. It hit off the wall first. Spawning baddies. Okay. Protect myself with the... Okay. I mean, if you can get them to jump into their allies, it's ideal. But you can also protect yourself just by, for me at least, wiggling the back of my snake and using those two back yellow guys like a shield. Which I failed to do there. They got my green. So I think they killed my fairy that time. I still have my mass healer though, so I think we're fine. Whoa, that was a lot of AoEs. And yeah, I don't think the blades is as strong as I wanted him to be, but like, it's fine. It's fine. Damage 4. Chronomancy. Unleash. Damage 4 is the only one I like there, and it's not even that great. Rangers, rotating, mages. Assassins. It's not good. I think Resonance is really good, though. Resonance is every enemy in your AoE amplifies the damage of the AoE. So let's just max level that immediately. And move on. So, like, the swordsmen actually create AoEs, right? The blades and the swordsman on the back. So we're actually doing... We're not doing nukers, but we are doing AoE. A big yellow pop. And Unleash used to increase all AoE sizes by 1% over time, which was so good for warriors because you can heal and stay alive for so long. And for the record, I did build that theoretical build that I wanted, where I said, oh, if you go healers and warriors, that's good. And then the Psychers also create these little defensive orbs spinning around you. So I'm very happy that this build matched the theoreticalness that I thought it could achieve. Ooh. Anyway, so it's just interesting. It's just all good stuff, man. We just the fact that we can amplify our AoEs on units that are so defensive and keeping us alive just, you know, gives us that much more damage, and it's hard for the enemy to remove that damage. And look at all these heal. Like, I'm just collecting them because they're along my path, but like I don't actually need to heal. Like, my snake is very healthy. I should just be saving them up, but it kind of just gives me a target to drive for. You know, there's nothing I like better than being told what to do. So let's just keep that up. Ooh, that was scary. We almost lost some of our units there, but we got some tanky boys, so we're fine. And again, even if I was just down to my 3 yellow units, I think we would do well. I would stop just eating up all of my heal packs for fun. But like, we spawned so many of them. Like, every time the swordsman strikes, I'm pretty sure everything dies. Like, I don't see things surviving his attacks. The blade's just fine. I think the Highlander would have been better. Maybe it just doesn't have the alpha strike that the other guys have. I mean, I could even try changing now, but I feel committed. Now, Stormweaver infuses projectiles with chain lightning. It's good, but none of my guys are really doing projectiles, so it's bad. Now, it might be time to get away. You know what? I think it's time to get out of the Merchant and Miner, and we'll grab the Stormweaver and Highlander. I just said that the Stormweaver isn't doing much, but it's still, like, it's better than a unit that we weren't using, like, at all, I guess is what I was trying to say there. I get 2 priests here as well. I could really go down the healing path. I mean, the Stormweaver is giving us this enchanter bonus, and this Highlander is not giving us anything. But it's a Highlander, man. I want the Highlander. There can only be one. Arguably, the Psychino is also really good, but we're really close to a level 3 blade. There we go. All right. There's gotta be... Yeah, you gotta do blades front now. Okay. I think the blades are gonna pop off now. I think it's gonna pop off. I think they're gonna become... They're warriors, so they're gonna be gaining stats every second. Highlander's been leveled up. Let's go. Let's go. We are absolutely gonna crush, I think. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's blades right there. See that little... And then they're all dead. He's a level 3 blades, man. Like, just insane. Y'all dead. You never stood a chance. Like, this is so good. And remember, like, we're actually clearing the waves too quickly, because every 5 seconds we get stronger. So if we spent more time running away from, like, the last unit left, we could, like, technically become, like, indestructible by the last wave. But, like, bruh, like, we're crushing it. We do wish we had a little, like, as fast as we are killing things, I think that we are more defensive than we are offensive, so we should consider ways of improving our DPS. And I think I've kind of done that by improving the enchanters, actually, and getting the storm. Well, the Stormweaver's a bad enchanter for us. I guess that's what I need to remember. If we get offered another enchanter, we should do that, because infusing our shots with chain lightning. Well, actually, I am seeing chain lightning, so is it just being applied to the orbs? I mean, I guess I do have shots. Is it everybody's shots have a chance of doing chain lightning? Does it include the orbs? Like, I always have so many mechanical questions here, and like, our snake is so strong, I'm not even driving it. Let's be real here. Like, this is our snack. We just go up and down. Like, you're just, you can't. They can't beat me. Like, okay. Oh, this is spicy. They're on both sides of us, and they're all dead. Like, this is... it's weird how I'm not even playing the game right now. I'm just watching it play out like an auto battler. But like, it's so satisfying to see a build and a strategy come together in a way that I'm just like, I'm satisfied just watching it, looking at all these health orbs showing up. Like, it's just a satisfying experience. Going to round 24. I guess Stormweaver's fine. We got our level 3 fairy. We're getting offered all these blades. I mean, we're not making money based on being at 100. It's only based on being at 25. So if ever there was a time to reroll, it's fine to do it now. We never even... Oh, there we go. We got the Stormweaver up. Nice. And there we go. Level 3 Highlander. So 200 AoE damage. It's gotta be the Highlander, right? Like, you gotta put I gotta try it. We're going up against the elite. Let's just run it. Let's just run it. Like, it's so much damage. Okay, it's kind of scary that he got that close. He almost killed my squire. We have to stay out of that circle. Oh my god! So it's a good thing we have such high defense, because we are absolutely surviving on our defense here. Because they actually would have done quite a bit of damage to us. Like, and they did do a lot of damage to us with that big explodey. But now they're dead because they got close, and we are actually really strong up close. I don't feel like I got a good appreciation for how good the Highlander was versus the blades, but shoot 5. Position 3 has 50% more attack speed. 5 does 3 shots per second. I'm not sure that these are the best, but like, I'll take it. 50% attack speed. That's on the Vagrant, man. Vagrant. And if it's not on the Vagrant, then I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess it'll go to the Flagellant, which is fine. So this is the last run. 25 level, like, we just gotta beat this one guy, so let's roll it down. We're almost there. There's so little that we're looking for, right? Like, there's just a couple of units that we could possibly get here. And here's the thing, I could technically... I mean, this is annoying because the Stormweaver's stuck on my screen, so I can't even see. There are units I can sell here. I have an extra Squire level 2. I have an extra Stormweaver level 2, and an extra Flagellant level 2, and level 1, I think. So I think I could sell the Stormweaver. You know what? I'm too afraid to accidentally sell the actual Stormweaver. I could sell the Squire and the Stormweaver, reroll again, and then maybe get the Flagellant I needed, but like, with this glitch, it's not working. I mean, it's such a low chance of succeeding. And imagine I sold one of my level 3 units or level 2 units at the very end. Like, that would be sad. What the frick? That was insane. Oh no, I'm just running into the baddie there. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I mean, we're staying alive right now, but barely. We're losing things. We just need to stay alive for longer. Our defense is increasing. I mean, the enemy is so close to dead. Maybe we should have just gone in for the kill there, but we're gonna win. We have all this healing, so why risk it? Enchanters, baby, and Psychers. We did it. I made this game in 3 months, baby. Friggin' flexin'. New game, +3. You got it. We got to do it. We used our and harder difficulty, more max snake. We can go to 10. We can go to 10 pieces to our snake. Hell yeah. All right, this was a great run. 45 minutes, Jesus. But like, hey, I hope you enjoyed, because I sure did. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.